Hello and welcome to Toy Vet episode 57. This is a show where I react to recent toy releases. I have here a list of recent releases that I saw, knew I would want to take a closer look at, so I put them on this list, and I'm taking that closer look here with you rather than by myself. So hopefully these reactions are pretty fresh. It's true for the most part. Sometimes I've taken a closer look at this stuff, but in general that's true. So let's get into it. Kid Bash for Thailand Toy Expo 2026 back in April. We're slowly getting somewhere, catching up with having these shows be more timely. If I could catch up all the way, that'd be great. Alright, so you got these Mega Man looking guys. They're kind of cool. I don't think I would ever get one. Here's one that's see-through with a skeleton. That's pretty cool. Oh, this one's like, yeah. The Photoshop thing, I'm like, is that part of the toy? That would be a really cool toy to have that kind of outline on it, like a Photoshop selection on it, but I'm guessing it's not. I'm guessing it's just, yeah, like that. Teletubby. Sword. Boxing gloves, 4 eyes. Holding my finger up to the screen and looking at the different. If you block one set of eyes, it still makes sense with the smile or with the mouth. Pretty cool. Kind of like that Magic Card Foresight, if you know what I'm talking about. Yo-yo holder. Yeah. I don't totally love these. They're kind of neat, but I don't totally love them. There's a big guy in the back. I feel like I just looked at these really recently too. Maybe this guy in the back might be coming up again on the show in a couple episodes. Stay tuned for that. Anyway, let's move on. Don't totally love the Mega Man guys. They're okay, but I like the green one that kind of looks like it's it almost looks like it's in Game Boy. That was cool. But anyway, Oddzilla for Thailand Toy Expo. Man, look at the expression on that one. That's weird. That one's cool. That one's cool because it looks like it's in a manga or something, and it really looks that way. It's cool when people really pull that look off. They're okay. They're okay. Moving on. Oh, this is a closer look at the see-through one of these same guys we're looking at. Looks like in some of them there's a little dinosaur. Skeleton is resin, toy is vinyl. Some drawings. I guess this is the same guy that made the Oddzillas. Yeah. This is a closer look. It's got some cool details on the skeleton. Including, I guess this is the back of the head, has the little... Oh, it's a little Oddzilla, I guess. Is that what it is? And the skeleton almost looks like an Oddzilla skeleton, too. Anyway, moving on. New Keshi figure spotted at booth B201, Thailand Toy Expo from Kongandri and Eric Noah. So Keshi toys are supposed to be like Ultimate Muscle toys, if you know what I'm talking about. I'd love to get some sometime. I don't have any at all, so I feel like that's a blind spot in the collection. Don't love these. They're kind of cool. There are some cool ones out there. What are they called? Riots or something? I forget. If I was like at a convention and I saw these and hadn't gotten anything else, or there wasn't anything else I really liked, maybe I would get some. They're kind of cool, but yeah, these ones are kind of cool. They're all a little different. Pretty neat. Anyway, keep going. All this stuff is like okay, but I'm not totally loving it. The Unwantables from Mox Monsters at ArcBox Camp 2026. It's called a blind box. I like that. It's like explaining it to the news or something. So these figures are pretty cool. They have that very gritty look, almost like 1000 Tentacles, if you know that company. You got a frog lady, some bugs. This bug's lifting a kettlebell. Some mosquito who drank so much blood he can sit on his blood stomach. Cross-eyed pigeon with a baseball cap, which is removable maybe? That's kind of cool. Over here, we sell blind boxes. I don't know what is going on with this guy talking about blind boxes. Anyway, yeah, those are pretty neat. I don't think they quite make it to my interest list, but they are cool. Next up. Maxco Toys. I don't know exactly what this is. I guess Maxco Toys is closing? Yeah, according to this text, I guess Max Toy Co. is closing, which is interesting. I've heard of them before. That's a cool plush. I think I've seen this as a toy before. Interesting. Very cool plush, actually. I don't collect plushes. I think about it sometimes, and I think this one's really neat. Okay, Mini Cute Bean Pencil Case Series blind box. I don't have any of them, but I'm a really big fan of Mini Cute Bean series. There's a ton of these out now. This one's pretty cool. The stapler's a little shark. That's cool. Little yellow hat. I agree here. I don't agree here. Or here. Yeah, there's always like the same. There's a set, and then there's like a special and a secret, which get less and less probable of you to get. So you're going to get a lot of regulars, some of the specials, and not many of these. Paperclip's cool too. So the purple. Oh, it's interesting. The purple is actually, the different colors are actually throughout. Like, if you wanted an all red set, you get some from the regular, the hat from here, this from here. Same with purple paperclip, purple pencil sharpener, purple other stuff. Pretty cool. There's all the purple stuff. Yellow. You get a clear and a platinum globe. I guess the clear is the secret. The platinum is the special. Yeah, I really love these. I'd love to do a shadow box of them. And by them I mean some Mini Cute Bean series. Probably not this one, although I like this one. I like the medical one the most, maybe. The only issue is, which I've talked about before, the ruler's cool too. I think I've talked about this before. There's a food series that has beer in it, and I have to decide if that ruins the whole thing for me because I'm really not a fan of alcohol. But if I ever go to actually fill up another shadow box with bean size figures, I would definitely consider Minikube beans, and I'd have to think through the beer issue. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the series. Otherwise, and I already have on my interest list at least one of them, and I would go from there. So I don't need to put them on the interest list. Otherwise, that would definitely be going on because I'm a big fan of them. From Strange Cat, Monchichi Sakura series, Pastel Blind Box pre-order. This is still a pre-order. It was a pre-order when I put this on here back in probably April, based on the other things we're looking at. And yeah, shipping in August. Let's see. They're disgusting. I really don't like that. They're horrible. Oh, I just like they're in a ramen cup and they have ramen. I guess that's why I put them on here. This one with the realistic black hair. It's horrible. Yeah, I don't like them. I like the novelty of them coming in a ramen cup. There's lots of mass market toys that are like that too, and they're a million times better than this too. Don't like them. I should make that my thumbnail. Something I don't like. Takuma Fujisaki's 3D Monster Encyclopedia, Tokyo Monster Universe Volume 2 Gotcha. Oh, that's cool. This guy has messages on him. This guy's cool too. They're all pretty cool. I guess these are... I wonder if these are from movies. This guy might be from Series 1. I think we might have looked at Series 1. Man, look at the face on this guy. Crazy. Yeah, these are cool. And a great example of what I've said before, like getting a gotcha figure for $6 is awesome. You can imagine how much these might cost if they were... First off, if they were Sofubi, they would be huge and cost a ton of money, but they might be worth it because they'd be really large figures. But then as small figures, you can picture them costing a lot of money too. Sometimes you even see small figures costing like an insane amount, like $100 or something, or even $40 was way too much. But if there's a gotcha series, pay $6, you get a super quality, awesome figure. Oh, this guy has a city in his... Does he have a city in his head too? If so, that's really cool. All right, these are the... how do I get out of this? How do I go back to the listing? I've run into this problem before where I can't get away from the zoom in. Let's look up this guy. I guess this guy works on Moguls too, which I like. "3D Monster Encyclopedia." Let's add that. 3D Monster Encyclopedia. Okay. Inspired by kaiju. Are they from actual movies? Sounds like he just makes them up. Okay. That's cool. I like that a lot, actually. Tempted to put these on my list. I wonder if I have the first list on here. Let's see. Fantasy Creatures Encyclopedia. Oh yeah, that's a different series. No, I don't think I do. I'm going to put this on my list because it's very... The standouts are really this guy and this guy. The robot and the big brain Godzilla with the weird expression. So, speaking of this artist, I didn't know he's the guy that does the Moguls too. I have a large gift card to My Plastic Heart, which is a store that someone was kind enough to gift me for Christmas, I think it was, or my birth. No, it's for my birthday. Someone gifted it to me. Thank you very much for that. And I've always liked Moguls, and some new Moguls just came out for sale there. I'm tempted to get some, but I'll have to think about it. I'm also tempted to get into Sank and get something from Sank from there. Although, as I've talked about on the show many times, not sure I want to get into Sank, so we'll see how that goes. We'll have to think about it. I'll probably think about it so long all of the above will sell out. But we'll get something there eventually. All right. IB Horus version 3 by Kagamara. Really cool figure. I think we've looked at this figure before, different colorway. This is a really exotic colorway compared to, I think, what we've looked at in the past. This is from Devil Toys, which makes me not want to get it because I just don't like Devil references, but 14.5 centimeters. Busting out the ruler. Okay, it's actually decently tall. It's like 6 inches, basically. I was about to say this is an example of what I'm talking about with the gotcha toys. Like, if this was only like 3 or 4 inches, I'd be like, if it was a gotcha series, it'd be $6 and would look just as good. Although this one has a lot of effects that a gotcha series might not have with the translucent stuff going on. Really cool, pretty expensive for its size. For $100, I'd want it to be even a little taller, maybe. Or a little chunkier. I don't know. But very cool figure. Is this what I just looked at? Yes. Get rid of that. Okay. So we're done, right? We're going on to Mech Noise? Yes. Okay. Mech Noise, which we look at every episode, if you aren't aware. I think we've looked at all this stuff. Minus the Eva stuff that I'm not into. The black Eva looks cool, but all the Evas look cool, but I'm not into it. Plus, I don't like licensed figures like that in general. Closer look at this monkey guy we looked at last week. Not really a fan, honestly. Like the chainsaw head, that's a Frankie head from Mech Noise. Some of these other parts may not be Mech Noise. Yeah. Don't really like it. Oops, what we do? Oh, I know what I did. Mech Noise metal dog tag, which is cool. Crazy proportioned figure, but yeah, I'm not into it. It's got a... This is cool. It has a... I wonder if this is a Mech Noise thing. It has an actual fabric coat, which... The Dark Frankie figure that I have, which is this... involves this head minus the chainsaw and this holder. Oh, he came with a coat as well. Oh, here we go. Collaboration by Narrow and Mech Noise Toys. Narrow Eyes and Mech Noise Toys. So I'm guessing the whole monkey thing comes from Narrow Eyes. Yeah. So, not much to speak of. Galaxy People, we talked about this last week, so no new posts. Hope they trend away from this back to their normal figures, or make these cooler. But we'll see what happens. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.